Oh, what's going on, guys? Gamer Dude back once again, bringing you some more informative gaming news. But before we begin, y'all know the routine, or at least I hope you do by now. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe, because it would just be your good deed of the day. Same applies if you are a returning viewer. So then, we are back talking about Marvel's Spider-Man 2. And as you can tell from the title, the game is already facing severe backlash. Now, let me clarify what this backlash is about. As you may or may not know, at the last showcase, people were given early access, that's 30 minutes of early access to the game's story, which featured some of the clips you are now seeing on this video. Now, recently, Sony and Insomniac have given certain lucky players about a week and a half's early access to the game. So people are already playing the game, and they are being ruthless with the spoilers. They are not holding anything back. And I really do hate that. I think in a digital age, it shouldn't be allowed, because everybody's just going to leak it. You know, all the suits have now been leaked online. I haven't had a look. I don't want to. I want to see for myself. A lot of the bosses have been leaked, if not all. Again, I don't want to look, and I don't think it's right. Let people play the game. Don't just leak all of it and then voice your opinion on whether or not you should have it. People are also complaining about the length of the game, how the story is only about 17 to 18 hours. But that's not entirely true. Because if you think about it, the game will obviously have a new game plus. If not, it will have one added later. And that adds another 17 hours of gameplay, plus any extra achievements for the game that you didn't manage to get on your first playthrough, as well as any other side activities and collectibles you just couldn't be bothered getting on your first playthrough. So I don't see why people are frankly bitching and moaning. You know, just, yeah, okay, you've got early access to the game. You've been privileged enough to do this. You're a big-time YouTuber, or you're a big-time gamer somewhere in the world, and you've been given the honor of playing this game a week and a half early. But that's no reason to deter everyone else from wanting to play it. You know, there's no reason to bitch and moan saying, oh no, it's too short, or it's too much like the first game, or it's you know, and then leaking everything about the game before everybody's got a chance to play it. It's just not right. It's not fair. And personally, as a gamer, this is something I would never do. You know, am I making a video about all of the spoilers? No. Am I posting a video about all of the spoilers? No. Am I showing you pictures of all the spoilers? No. I am showing you what we have already seen, which Sony and Insomniac have allowed people to see. I don't want to be one of those guys. You know, I don't want to be one of those gamers that says, yes, I've got this early, I'm going to show it off to everybody. I mean, sure, when I got Hogwarts Legacy early access, I live streamed 90% of everybody who pre-ordered the early access, so I wasn't really breaking any rules there. I was just showing it to people who didn't pre-order it and wanted to buy it on day one. So, you know, again, I'm not one of those gamers who just throws everything out there because I get to play it early. It's not right. And in the digital world of today, as I mentioned earlier, it shouldn't be allowed, because, come on. Yeah, you make them sign an NDA, but do you really think they're going to stick to it? No, nobody does. Nobody ever sticks to the NDAs. Why do you think there's so many leaks on the internet now about games? Aside from GTA 6, of course, because they're all just frankly bullshit. But yeah, my point is, if you're going to play a game early, post a review, fair enough, you know, say whether you liked it or didn't like it, but don't spoil the entire game. You know, don't be like, oh, it's this long, or this is what's in it, or this is what you get, or here's pictures of everything in the game that you're going to unlock. Just don't do that. You know, just be kind to other players. Be considerate to other gamers. Just because you've got early access doesn't mean you have to spoil it for everybody else, is what I'm saying. And the whole reason it's facing like backlash and controversy is due to the fact that these players who have got early access to the game and have already played it and finished it is for that exact reason, because they've already played it and finished it, and now they immediately want a third game. Yeah, you've played it and finished it, but have you played the New Game Plus? Have you got all the collectibles? Have you got 100% on all the achievements? I bet not. You've played it and finished it, and now you're bitching and moaning because you want the next game already. That's not how it works, I'm afraid. And that is the problem with these types of gamers. They don't take their time with it. They just sit on it all day. And if they haven't finished it in that day, they'll play it the next day and then finish it that day. And that's the issue. I mean, I get that most of these YouTubers, that's their job. That's what they're going to do. They don't have another job where they have to go out. But what I'm saying is, just because you can do that doesn't mean you should. Put it down for a bit. Play something else in between, just to, I don't know, just to give you a gap, just so you're not finishing everything in that particular game in the same day. That's something I do. I mean, if I get a brand new game, yeah, the only thing I want to do is play it. I'll admit that. Every gamer wants to do that. But I will put it down for a bit. I'll think, okay, I'll do this bit and then I'll save it. And then I'm like, okay, I'll do this bit, I'll do this bit, I'll do this bit. Then I'll look at the time and realize, right, now I'll do this bit and then turn it off. And then I'll watch some TV, I'll watch a film or something, go to bed, and then I'll come back the next day and play it. That is the trouble with these early access gamers. They don't do that. They just want to binge the entire game like it's Game of Thrones, like they're watching a TV show. And that's not how gaming works. If you finish a game like that, then what's the point in even gaming? That's all I'm saying. And that is, again, another one of the reasons why it's facing backlash and controversy and why people are already hating on it. And it's simply because they've finished it before the actual release date, a week and a half before the actual release date. And now they're wanting another one. And if you don't take your time with it, that is the whole problem. That is the issue that we are facing in today's digital world, as well as all the leaks and spoilers. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's just about covered it for this video then. I just wanted to voice my opinion on that, because I really hate that people have got to play it early. Obviously, I want it now. I want to play it now. But even if I did play it now, I wouldn't be posting everything I could about the game. Leaking all the suits, leaking all the bosses and everything like that. I just wouldn't do that. I'd probably talk about it with my friends, but I wouldn't post it all over the internet. Just what I'm saying to all these early access gamers and everything is, sure, play the game, post a review, maybe give it whatever score you want to give it, maybe post something or other in the game. Just don't post any spoilers. Just say, this particular part of the game where I fought this boss. And don't name the boss, just say where I fought this boss and where I did this in the city. Don't say what you were doing in the city, just say where I did this in the city. That's all you have to do. That is a review. That's a simple review without any spoilers. It's a contextual review. It's a review without context. It's out of context. And that's what people aren't doing. They're already reviewing the game. They're already giving it bad reviews or good reviews. And it's like, oh my God, just stop. Which is where I'm going to stop, or I'll be rambling for hours about this. I had a conversation with one of my friends about this the other day, and we were talking for about 3 hours. We just couldn't shut up. So yeah, once again, that's going to be about it for the video. I just wanted to voice my opinion on everything. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Once again, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe, because it would just be your good deed of the day. Obviously, stay tuned for more content from yours truly. Apologies for not uploading recently. I have been somewhat busy, but there's plenty more to come from me. I'm going to finish my Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. There's a Gran Turismo 7 update, which I'm thinking about doing. Obviously, Marvel Spider-Man 2 coming out in a week and a half. I've got the collector's edition, so I'll be doing an unboxing video, so make sure you stay tuned for that and the gameplay that will follow. So yeah, that being said then, this has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I will catch you all in the next one, guys.